Hey, my name's Zach Barber. Welcome to the Lawn Barber. Today I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know to mow your lawn the most efficient, saving time, energy, and money.
There's an old saying in project management: good, fast, cheap. Pick two. If you want it good and fast, it won't be cheap. If you want it good and cheap, it won't be fast. And if you want it fast and cheap, it definitely won't be good.
For most lawn services, it consists really of three things. You have your mowing, your trimming, and your blowing. Now, to understand how to do those three things the most effective way, you need to start with your equipment. Efficient lawn care starts with understanding your equipment, especially how it discharges clippings. Whether your lawn mower uses a side discharge, mulching, or bagging, knowing how to direct the clippings can save you time and effort. For instance, a mower with a right-hand side discharge should travel the property in a clockwise manner to keep the clippings off the driveways, sidewalks, and garden beds. Also, if you have a trimmer that spins clockwise, move in a clockwise direction to ensure clippings fall into the lawn rather than unwanted areas. Now for blowing, all you would do is start at your outermost edge of the property and blow into the yard this way. Once you got to the driveway, you're ultimately trying to blow into the actual yard. You could blow on either side, but because this is more natural in this property specifically, I just like to blow everything inside of the U. Second thing we need to understand is the order of operations. Do we mow, do we blow, or do we trim first? What goes second and what goes last, and why? Alright, just so that you're oriented, basically the heavy green or dark green is heavy vegetation. The outline of the yard is in the green. And then this and this U is the driveway, and then the garage and the house itself. Alright, so the property line is right here. And it ends at the other driveway up there. I would probably park my truck right here by the mailbox, and then I'm going to start at this corner because this has a U driveway. If it did not have a U driveway, I would start at the far right corner and then on the interior to follow along this driveway. Alright, so we're just going to walk it real quick. Now I'm going to go into the actual lawn. So if I had a counterclockwise weed whacker, I would start on the outer side. And if you have a clockwise, you're going to start on the inside. And that is because you want to blow everything into the yard and not onto the hard surfaces, onto the home, or onto any of the gates. So let's walk this. So, like I said, my discharge on my lawnmower goes to the right, so it'd just be blowing along this side. If you had your discharge on the opposite side for some reason, well, one, it would hit this wall. Two, it would hit the wall and then blow up into your face. Then I would finish that, go along. Knock out whatever I need to, and then continue on. What you're not trying to do is go over the same spots over and over, because that wastes time. And just for a 10-minute thing, by 10 lawns, by 10 weeks, by 10 years, it adds up very, very quickly. I would go to the end of the property line and then go back, so that this little piece from here to there is the only time I'm doubling back. So I'm going to go back up. We're going to finish this route. The order of operation in lawn care is crucial for efficiency. Start with trimming edges and obstacles, directing clippings away from hard surfaces and garden beds. This step clears areas that the mower cannot reach and ensures that the long weeds and grasses won't be left lying in the freshly cut lawn. Next, proceed to mow the lawn in a planned pattern to minimize overlaps and missed spots. Mowing in straight lines and alternating patterns each time prevents ruts and soil compaction. Finally, use a blower to clear clippings from driveways, sidewalks, and garden beds, directing them back onto the lawn as natural fertilizer. Following this sequence, trim, mow, and then blow ensures the cleanest and fastest operation. Once I got close to a tree like this, I would do the same thing. I would go over, do around it, and then come right back to where I'm at and continue on. I would start on this side, and basically all I would do is follow this up, go through the gate, and keep going. Ensure you select the mower suited for your or your customer's lawn size. Pay attention to the mower size deck, as a larger deck can minimize the number of passes required, saving time. So you would kind of go around the yard, the house, the garage, all of the above, and get right where you started, and then drop off that piece. So this is an example, a counterclockwise discharge. The last thing is really the operation itself. Do I go counterclockwise? Do I go clockwise? Do I go in blocks and sections, or do I go in a spiral motion, or back and forth? There's tons of different ways to actually do it, but let's break that down. So in a rectangle or a square or something like that, unless it's the oddball type shape, the fastest way to complete a property is really by doing spirals. And that is because you're not doing hard turns, and it's just a constant flow or a continuation of movement. The second fastest, especially if it was a rectangle piece, is do the longest legs possible with minimal back and forth action. If you were going north to south, then it would be a bunch of smaller legs like this, if that makes any sense. The disclaimer here is whether you do it south or east to west, north to south, diagonal, what have you, you always want to switch it up. And that is because your property will actually learn your style of cutting, and also you will create ruts in the property, and you don't want to do that for a healthy and beautiful lawn. The operation itself involves executing these tasks efficiently and effectively while minimizing double work and preventing damage. When mowing or trimming near houses, windows, and vehicles, aim the discharge chute away to avoid causing harm. Consistently mowing and trimming the perimeter in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction based on your equipment's discharge direction helps keep the clippings contained within the lawn. This approach not only reduces the risk of debris hitting unwanted areas, but also ensures a cleaner finish. Regular maintenance of your equipment, such as keeping the blades sharp, checking oil levels, cleaning air filters, ensures efficient operation and longevity. By understanding the capabilities and limits of your tools and planning the most efficient route and method for mowing and trimming, you can achieve a well-manicured lawn while saving time, energy, and money. So I hope that helps. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.